Hello, I am back. Refreshed coconut water on my desk, had a good stretch. Let's get back to what I was doing. Which was... yes, I had these 2 log entries to read. New entry to my log regarding my pens. Oh my, okay. Unencrypted to all from admin. We would like to remind staff not to use the CC all function for intra-office issues. In the event of disputes or disruptive work behavior within the facility, please speak to HR directly. We thank you for your restraint. Admin, the Gravitas facility. Oh, I guess somebody was stealing somebody else's pens? That seems to be the most likely problem. Okay, what's the other one? Experiment 7D. Encryption level 2. Experiment 7D. Security code B111. Subject number 762. Hibiscus 3. Adult female, 42 centimeters, 257 grams. Donor number 650, Hibiscus. Adult female, 42 centimeters, 257 grams. Hypothesis. Subjects cloned from Hibiscus will correctly operate a lever apparatus when introduced, demonstrating retention of original donor's conditioned memories. Donor subject number 650, Hibiscus, conditioned to pull a lever to the right for a reward, almonds. Conditioning took place over a period of 2 weeks. Hibiscus quickly learned that pulling the lever to the left produced no results and was reliably demonstrating the desired behavior by the end of the first week. Training continued for 1 additional week to strengthen neural pathways and ensure the intended behavioral conditioning was committed to long-term and muscle memory. Cloning subject number 762, Hibiscus 3, was introduced to the lever apparatus to ascertain memory retention and recall. Hibiscus 3 showed no signs of recognition and did not perform the desired behavior. Subject initially failed to interact with the apparatus on any level. On second introduction, Hibiscus 3 pulled the lever to the left. Conclusion: printed subject retains no memory from donor. Okay. Well, those were the log entries that I got off of these things. And once this tile has been installed, somebody can go into the brain machine. But who? Whom shall go into the brain? Ellie has gone in. Devon has gone in. Devon's quite a bit out of whack right now. Should we send Steve in? Steve does an awful lot of work around the base. Well, actually, Steve is not being asked to do decorating at this point anymore. I feel like maybe I should send one of the diggers. You know, like Bert here, or Joshua, or Rowan. You know, Rowan might be a good choice. Rowan has both digging and construction. Yeah, let's send in Rowan. Let's see what happens. Time for you to come have a moment, Rowan. Rowan, where are you? There you are. Come, have your brain altered. machine is faster than I give it credit for, apparently. Alright, let's see what happens. What happens, Rowan? Rowan's brain's still vibrating, but they've never felt better. Rowan acquired the Deep Diver's Lungs trait. Deep Diver's Lungs. This duplicant has a frankly impressive ability to hold their breath. Air consumption rate -50. Whee! Now I have two. Now I have two who are using less oxygen. Did I not rummage this? Apparently I already rummaged this. Okay. Speaking of which... Nope, no one's opened the door yet. Sadness. Someday, door. Wait a minute, what's happening here? There are duplicants who urgently need to use the toilets. Okay, the problem seems to have been taken care of. Maybe? If anyone else urgently needs to use the bathroom, I'm not seeing it, in the very literal sense. Wait a minute. Vitals. Stress, morale, fullness, eaten to gay, health, disease. There's nothing here for whether or not they've used the bathroom, though. Guess we'll have to look at each of them individually. Alright, Devon. Devon is trapped. Devon has trapped themselves because that's the kind of person Devon is. Thankfully, they're wearing a suit so they can in fact sleep underwater. But yeah, Devon may in fact be stupid. I don't really want to release that water down into my base. So... I see a solution. I see a solution. Yes, that will solve the problem. Without releasing the water. Okay, priority, get Devon the heck out of there. Is that inside your suit or into the water, Devon? Oh, we're gonna find out. That was into your suit. I hate it. Yeah, that's exactly what I was trying to avoid. It's really impressive how Devon got themselves stuck up there. It's a good thing they were the first one I checked, huh? Devon, you dip. I put you in the big brain, Devin. Sigh. Somebody please come finish this mopping. Okay, somebody's stressed out. And look, it's Devin. If anyone is surprised, please put your hand up in chat. He was only trapped overnight, and he was never in danger of suffocating, so I don't know what he's so stressed about. New printables! I guess I'll take the Joyous Seeds, I suppose? By the way, how is my secondary storage area coming? They're starting to fill up, but it's not too bad yet. Still got another room for another row, though, so I'm not too worried yet. Yeah, I should probably make some... Do I even have a doctor around? Let's... Okay, let's make a couple of medical packs. Because I'm pretty sure that's what goes in the chairs. I don't even know if I have anybody who doctors in this group, so... We're now up to 10% stress. Devin, why are you so stressed? Devin, what is going on? Devin, why? What is causing you stress, Devin? Skills, attributes. He's pretty fine. Why are you stressed out, Devin? Why? Where are you getting all of this stress from? Low oxygen, sopping wet, and low morale. Devin, where are you? Devin? Devin, what the heck? Why is your oxygen low, Devin? Well, at least this sink is working again somehow. He's stressed because he's encountered warm air. He's stressed because he's encountered cold air. I get the feeling that Devin here is just never happy. Maybe I should have just let him die. But this is another reason why I should be working on the Great Hall for the mess hall. I think that this would be a pretty good space for it. Let's find out. Great Hall. Eating in a Great Hall will significantly improve duplicants' morale. Requirements: mess table, no industrial machinery, minimum size 32 tiles, maximum size 120 tiles, decor items plus 20, and a recreational building. So, let me see. I think the first thing to do would be to lower this section. So, like, if I put in like if I did this and deconstructed that, deconstructed that, no, wait, I think I made a mistake here. If I deconstruct the airflow tiles instead, I don't know what I'm doing, actually. I would like to make this all one room, but still using the ladder that I have installed for access. So yeah, I think I want to deconstruct here and deconstruct here. And a recreation building. Let's see. What would count as a good recreation building? What does count as a recreation building? What if I put a juicer in the mess hall? Does that make sense? Or I could put in an espresso machine. Why don't I put in an espresso machine? Oh, because it's huge! Oh my goodness, look at it! And you gotta pipe water into it? And you can't flip it. Okay, definitely not an espresso machine then. The juicer also requires a pipe, and you can't flip it. I don't know that I want to try to figure out how to get water in here. It's an espresso machine is a fire hose with flavor shots. Could be, could be. I mean, this is me, so I really do want to put in the espresso machine. It's just figuring out how to get a clean water to it. Oh, this is going to be interesting. Okay. We've got clean water over here, so how do we get it over there? Bite your tongue, Green. Let's see how to do this. The best thing to do would be to go up behind the porch, the art. So, okay, if I put in a liquid bridge here, then I can run a pipe like this. Ha-ha! And yeah, what I want to do is move this whole shebang down. I want to move it all down to here. And you know what? I'm gonna give them carpeting. Carpeted floors! Okay, and just for the time being, let's deconstruct that and deconstruct that. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Uh-oh. Okay, also carpeted floor. Okay, I can set up seating for 8, no problem. Tricky, tricky, tricky. Okay, I can put in 8, but where do I put the other 4 people? I could put 2 down here. And then 2... I know this doesn't actually count as a room because it's wide open up here, but... Yeah, room size 1,067 tiles. Still haven't entirely finished the decoring. Also, why are these 2 beds different color from these 2 beds? Well, I do have the dupes doing an awful lot of stuff, so I'm not entirely surprised. Speaking of which, how are things going over here? They're thinking about stuff, maybe? Okay. How much closer am I to getting started on that monument base? Who knows? I still need more steel. My plastic supplies are starting to look really respectable. My steel, somewhat less so. Still working on the carbon here? No, we are not. More carbon. Obviously, I should have been working on my steel production way before now. But yeah, this area right on top of the base here, this right here is where I'm going to build my monument. However big it ends up being. I'll go this way if I have to, but while I'm making steel, and come to think of it, what are the other materials that I need? Since it does take so much stuff. More steel, ceramic, lots of plastic. Glass. I need to set up glass production. That's something I need to do. I'm going to be doing that up here in the cold manufacturing area. Oh my goodness, what is happening here? Oh, what is going on? This ain't right. Well, this is a mess. But yes, I believe that this area with all of my chill is the perfect place to be setting up my glass production. There's another machine here. Already inspected, already rummaged. Oh, I've got another person I can put into the brain machine. Oh, who gets this one? Devin does not get this one. Devin just makes my life harder. I'm pretty sure Rowan was the last one to have gotten... Who has to do a lot of things? Frankly, you know, Steve is doing a lot of things. I think I should maybe give it to Bert or Joshua though, because yeah, I think I'm going to send Bert, because Bert is very valuable to me, being a digger and constructor. He may not do much more than that, but what he does is very valuable to me, so I think I'm going to send Bert. Bert, in you go, Bert. Eventually. I'm gonna wait for that for a bit. I wanted to set up some glass making here. Okay, so I might as well just stack it on top of the others. I'll just send a ladder up here, and I think glass is in refinement. Yeah, there it is. Produces molten glass from raw sand. Select material. Okay. Overheat temperature. +15, +15. Thermally reactive. Not gonna use obsidian, need obsidian. Slow heating. Okay, yeah, let's go for the slow heating. Overheat temperature 75. 75 is the number to remember. I'm making a note. I mean, that might actually be 75 plus 15, but... Okay, let's put that there. And... a fun bit. Alright. I don't care anymore. Okay, door. Tile, tile, tile. Okay, and farm tile. And where's my liquid? Actually, no, that's automation, thermosensor, blast. I don't want it right on the Wheezewort. Okay, I've made a mistake. Cancel. Cancel. Okay, thermal sensor right here, and then glass kiln, glass forge here, and forget this for the time being, and farm tile here, and an airlock. Fine, you know what, here, more tile, more tile. Okay, then plumbing. I want a vent with a high heat thingy. That will do nicely. Put that there. This is going to be really interesting. Pipe. Oh, that's thermally reactive. Fine, okay, we'll go with this one. Like that. I want, not automation, shipping. I want an auto sweeper. I want an auto sweeper, like, why? Fine, it goes here for reasons I don't understand. These cover so much space. No, I don't want, not there. I want it here. And a loader. Grar. Okay, fine. I loader here. And a rail that connects up with this. And I want tile that goes like I want tile like this. Forget this edge. Okay. And an automation wire that connects that to that. Okay, yes, yes. And the whole thing gets connected to this circuit. Yes. Okay, I think that's it. And everything inside gets dug out. Good luck, dupes. And I want another... I want one right here. I think I want to prioritize that a little. Oh, and lead. Why did I make those out of lead? What conceivable reason did I have for doing that? What did I make this one out of? That's made out of copper. Why are these made out of lead? Forget the lead. Oh, I see. I'm out of copper. Supposedly I have lots of lead. I bet it's all down in the crude oil, though. Well, I can fix the copper problem. That's easy. I'm sorry, dupes, I really like you, but your rooms are already really decor, so I only want to give you copper columns. And I bet I built all of that stuff out of iron. I bet all this stuff up here is made out of iron. Oh! Got here just in time for Bert. Sorry, I forgot about you, Bert. How long have you been there? He's only mildly cooked. His brain might still be vibrating, but he's never felt better. Bert acquired the regenerative trait. Regenerative, this robust duplicant is constantly regenerating health. Nice. That's pretty awesome. But yeah, I bet all this stuff's made out of iron. Nope, they're made out of lead. What am I doing? Fine. Fine, whatever. I can't even care anymore. But new printables are available. What do we got? Steel! I will take that steel, please. Okay, increasing the colony's amounts of steel. I know I have enough obsidian. I definitely don't have enough steel yet. Okay, so how are things going up here? Going pretty well. All right. I want to deconstruct this entire everything. What is this waiting on? More lead! It's waiting on more lead. That's fun. I'm going to have a whole bunch of things made of lead in my base, apparently, and I want to be okay with this. But yeah, how are we going on this? Doesn't count as anything, but the room size is 81 tiles. So for the Great Mess Hall, that is perfect. I need more decor. That's coming. The decor is coming, I promise you. The question is whether to do paintings or whether to do sculptures. I'm pretty tempted by paintings right now. But yeah, the carpet itself is causing decor. That's pretty cool. But yeah, once enough lead gets delivered for this espresso machine, that will be awesome. And yeah, I think what I'm gonna do... Huh, mess tables are made of metal, apparently. Yeah, we're gonna put 2 dupes. Right here. Going to put 1 here. 1, 2, 3. And 1 goes right there. Somebody's gonna have to sit on the edge of the abyss, and they're gonna have to be happy about it. And actually, you know what? Cancel this one. And put here. And yeah, I think paintings. I think I'm feeling paintings for most of this. Landscape canvases. Let's see, 1, 2. See, that works so beautifully. Look at how beautiful that is. And And down here, just gonna be very extra. Gonna put in some granite. Gonna put in some granite. Once that lead gets delivered for the espresso machine, this is going to be the best grand hall. Look at how glorious it is already. It's even still super breathable in there, even without the oxygen machine on. Nobody gets to use it until the espresso machine is installed, though. Just watch me make all my water pipes out of lead. The dupes will not notice. And neither will I. They couldn't get any less smart. Okay, I have one more wort seed and it's going in with the glass maker. If that ever gets made, of course. Considering I've asked so much stuff in here to be made out of lead, it could take a really long time. Building entombment. Oh, yep. That's a high priority. I'd ask how that happened, but I know how that happened. Okay, that one building's entombed. That building's flooded. A bunch of other buildings lack resources, but that's just a constant thing with me. The door has yet to be opened. And I'm pretty sure that all of my lead is currently down here. I'm pretty sure that my lead is this is where my lead is. Yep. Yeah, look at that. There's all my lead. All my lead way down here. That's what happens. Multiple things are yellow and it's bugging me. But yeah. I should probably go and have all those lead things rebuilt with more easily retrieved materials. But at least I know that lead won't overheat so fast. Anyway, do I have copper again yet? I do not. I decline to make anything out of tungsten. That would be hugely wasteful. I want copper. See, this is the problem with only having one metal refinery. Oh my. Oh, the slicksters have no carbon dioxide. Where'd it all go? We'll send them some carbon dioxide ASAP before they hopefully get too hungry. I mean, now that I have the crude oil, they're not as important, but they're still adorable as heck, and they're mine. Alright, we are sending them... I am sending them carbon dioxide now. Oh, my poor babies. I'm so sorry, slicksters. Look at all this lovely carbon dioxide coming to you. Okay, they'll figure that out. Okay, where was I? Oh yes, I was checking to see if I had enough copper to make a metal block with yet. Nope. Supposedly I have, 6,000 tons of lead, but it's all not stored, is the problem. I mean, their rooms are very nicely decored even without the metal blocks, but I want to give them all, I want to give them all the metal blocks that they deserve. I mean, look at how soundly Gossman sleeps with this Puffed staring at her all night. I suppose I should make fast running along here as well. Let's throw some tile down. I am growing increasingly concerned about this water. The carbon skimmer isn't going to work so good if it's underwater. My poor dupes spend most of their lives mopping dirty water. Not that I know where this dirty water is really coming from, but... Poor Gossman and Wren. Long tile runway. Well, it doesn't seem to work that way. I kind of wish it did, but unfortunately I've never seen dupes skid. that's made with copper. That's made with igneous rock. It's dirt. Copper. Copper. Okay, I am doing stuff with mostly with copper here. Okay, most of this I made with copper. It's just these that I accidentally made with lead. I can fix that. I can fix that. Okay, and shipping the sweeper. Yeah, I want them to be made of gold. So the sweeper shall be gold, and the conveyor loader shall be gold. And the conveyor rail appears to already be copper, so I'm fine. Unreachable build, it says. Is that so? Alright, alright. So there! Unreachable that. They really are not thrilled about having to do mopping. Except Otto. Otto just seems to be a happy little dude. Okay, so I've got Wheezeworts in several locations, hopefully cooling things to manageable temperatures. Especially this plastic. It would be really nice if it was cooling this plastic. Well, sort of. It's trying very hard. Oh, more printables. Whatever Marie's doing, that is awesome, but I'm going to take the briar seeds. Oh my, Joshua put two of the same painting next to each other. So how are we doing on the awaiting lead? It'll happen. It'll happen eventually. I can be patient. Speaking of things that I'm waiting to have happen, anything going on over here? No? I mean, I could up the priority over there, but... Oh, hey, what's this up here? Let's see. Rummage. Inspect. A 3-ring binder? Ooh, nostalgia. Alright, new log entry. I've added a new entry to my log. Personal journal B327. I'm starting my new job at Gravitas today. I'm nervous. Wait a minute, I've already read that one. Turns out they hired a bunch of new people. I guess they're expanding, and most of them are about my age, but I'm the only one that hasn't done my doctorate. They all call me Mr. Krause, and it's the worst. I have no idea where I'll find the time to do my PhD while working a full-time job. I screwed up so much today. At one point, I spaced on the formula for calculating the volume of a cone. They must have thought I was completely useless. The only time I knew what I was doing was when I helped an older coworker figure out her dumb old email. People say education isn't so important as long as you've got the skills, but there's things my colleagues know that I just don't. They're not mean about it or anything, it's just so frustrating. I feel dumb when I talk to them. I bet they're going to realize soon that I don't belong here, and then I'll be fired for sure. Man, I'm still paying off my student loans, with international fees. I can't lose this income. Okay. Well, nobody's going to be able to rummage that if they can't reach it. So how do I get to it? Let's see. If I run a ladder... Whoop! Not like that. If I run a ladder like this... and cancel that little bit there, and dig that, and cannot be manually controlled. Oh, well, we'll find out, won't we? Let's see what happens. Someday I'm going to have to decide priorities on these digging tasks over here. Today may not be that day. Oh my goodness, Joshua, that is yes, this is a food room, but that doesn't mean you have to only put pictures of food in here. And man, look at these statues giving these two people down here the side eye. Joshua. This person is just, going to be stared at by both statues. It's just... Joshua, you mean. You mean, Joshua. Maybe I should make that your chair. Alright, as far as we're going, still not enough copper. I mean, I am using copper for other stuff, so I will worry about that later. Copper manufacturing is continuing slowly. I've got a lot of tasks queued up on this machine, so I'm not surprised it's taking a while. Okay, and the slicksters have carbon dioxide again. And a baby on the way. And this is why nothing is getting done, isn't it? Enough of this. Enough of this. Disable those suckers. I cannot have 3 people bound up with making power when I've got so many machines making power. You know what? I should carpet the rec room. That is something that I should do. I worry about releasing in this, though. I'm gonna take the risk. Carpeting! Okay, now that I have... They are turned off. No, I've just asked for them to be turned off. They're not actually off. That's great. Pip, if you eat my oxyferns, I swear to God. How did you even get over on this side of the airlocks anyway? I thought you locked you over here. Oh, and hey, look at that! The squeaky egg finally hatched. Seems to be having a little bit of difficulty finding the chlorine, but I'm sure they'll locate it eventually. Okay, alright, things are going, things are doing. For the love of clean the new mess hall. Once it's a mess hall. Is it a mess hall now? I don't think it has I don't think it has a recreation item yet. That's the main thing. Nope, it is not a Great Hall yet because it doesn't have the recreational building, which I believe is the espresso machine? I really hope it's the espresso machine. If I have gone to all this difficulty to make the espresso machine and it turns out to not count, I'm going to be very put out. Okay, so it doesn't count as a mess hall because it's too big, and it doesn't count as a great hall because it doesn't have a recreational building in it yet. But it will. It will count. Yay, Bert! Look how happy Bert is. All the dupes really love their carpeting despite its sort of industrial yellowness. To think of it, does the espresso machine need to be plugged in? Yes, it does! That's a good thing for me to have checked. Let's run some wire for that sucker. Well, what's the point of going to all the difficulty of building an espresso machine that you can't turn on? Okay, what's going on here? Insufficient resource of slime. Yeah, okay, that's okay. That's fine. The Puffs will provide. Okay, and how is the construction project going up here? I see absolutely no progress here. I think it's time to actually start prioritizing stuff. All right. Congratulations, this is your project. Where did all this natural gas come from? Insufficient oxygen generation. Did my machine run out of... Yep, it ran out of it ran out of hydrogen again. Should I build another metal refinery? I'm not sure I have enough people to actually justify doing so. I think I have this, yeah, let's set this wheel a bit lower. There we go. What you making, Ren? Gold! Okay, they've made everything but the copper, so... Once they've manufactured a bunch more copper, I will set them back on steel. Oh, of course they can't reach those. Okay, fine, you don't have to. Come to think of it. Oh, that'll save me some construction. Yeah, there we go. How did you get in there? Okay. I have that going. I have this requested. You know what? Let's. I'm gonna put this one on a 6. we go. Harold. What a place to choose to sleep, Harold. Okay, doing well, doing well. Send some more carbon dioxide to the slicksters. It looks like I got this area carpeted without releasing helium into the base. At least I'm not seeing helium. So that's good. And now the rec room is carpeted. Full of debris, but carpeted. You know, let's nudge up the priority on that. I do not want all this cruft in here. No matter how happy it's making Gossman to stand in these piles of material. Speaking of stuff to be cleaned up, ooh, new printables. Oh, I will be taking that wart seed, thank you. Can never have too many wart seeds in my base. Okay, so how is the construction project coming along? Oh, hey, look at that! They've got the kiln in. Put a wart in there. Continue with the endless job of mopping the floors. The mopping never ends. High melt risk. Yeah? Look at all the work they're getting done all of a sudden now that I've, set some priorities. Okay, what if I were to, say, do this? I need the phosphorite anyway, but also I All this water concerns me. I don't want to be flooding my carbon dioxide thingy. And that's also algae, which I'm still kind of using. I'm never going to get away from using algae, apparently. Okay, so now that I have some more waterfall space stuff, I never thought I'd say this in the game, but I have so much more water than I need. Okay. Alright, this is what I've been waiting for. Overheat temperature of this is 90 degrees Celsius. So, when this temperature is above, let's call it, if it's above 85, sorry, if it's, as long as it's below 85. I said, yes, there we go. As long as it's below 85, send a green signal. Whoops. Oh, I did it again. Okay, below 85. Send a green signal. Yes. Okay. Sooner or later, I eventually involve my brainstem in my decisions. So I've made a room much bigger than the glass actually needs, just to have space for the other stuff. So... I would put a Wheezewort in the room where the glass is supposed to land as well, but I don't really want the dupes going in there. And as long as I have the automation set up, they will not be setting foot in that room. That's the general idea, anyway. Okay, back to... What the? Why is there crude oil in here? Why is... What are you doing? That is supposed to be nothing but water going in there. What are you doing? Idiots. This is the crude oil one. And this is the polluted water one. When did this get set to all liquids? What are you doing? I'm glad that this slightly sideways cheat still works, or else I would be a lot madder right now. Okay, now that we've gotten the crude oil and the salt water out of the clean water, and have reset the pump so that it's only clean water, life should be a lot better. I have no idea if any of the crude oil made it into my system. I don't think it did, though. I may have lucked out on this one. I think I may have lucked out on this one. That I noticed the crude oil in time. I'm glad that little programming error is still there. It would be so upsetting to break my systems with that. Aw, Turner's having a nice little sit down. You know what? Nobody uses them, but why don't I carpet the massage rooms too? Just in case somebody does decide to use it someday. Carpeting in so many places. Man, look at the gloriousness going on in here. If they ever actually finish this. Well, there is actually some lead in here. Can the espresso machine be made from anything other than lead? I wonder. Oh, yep, so it can. It can be made from so many other things than lead. Oh well. Is there anything that offers a nice decor bonus? Oh, you know what? You build it out of gold, you get a plus 50% decor bonus. Forget the lead. Forget the lead. We're making that sucker out of gold. We're gonna make a gold espresso machine. Go ahead and try and tell me that I can't do that, Green. A lack of response. Even Green won't tell me I can't do that. Yes, I am making an espresso machine out of solid gold. You can't tell me I can't. You can't convince me that I shouldn't do that. And we're getting the floor in here so that people are going to be able to run faster. Well, you can't make toilets out of gold, thank goodness. I think you could make airlocks out of gold. But unless you're expecting them to be an extremely hot place, I'm not sure there's a good reason to. Oh my goodness, there's so much water around here. Why is there so much water here? Why is nobody mopping? We've definitely got a water situation here. I'm not sure what to do about it, though. This water is not coming from the toilets. This water is coming from melt. Various melt. Okay. Once my automation stuff is installed, my glass maker is ready to start. They'll get to it eventually. Haha! Behold, an espresso machine made of gold. Empty pipe. Why empty? Why is it empty? That is an excellent question. Oh, I see. Once again, I have put the liquid bridge in upside down. That's the problem. I put the bridge in upside down. Problem will soon be solved. In the meantime, behold my great hall. I'm gonna have people starting to eat here now. And Joshua's getting the table where the statues stare at you because he deserves it after what he did. The main problem here is remembering who I've assigned in here and who I haven't. They're all mess tables, that's the problem. You know what, I'm going to put Turner here, put Steve here, put Rowan, and Ren, and Otto, and Joshua already has a table, and Hassan, and Harold, and Gossman, and Ellie, and Devin. Wait a minute. Ellie and Devin. Ellie. Bert. Who haven't I assigned to a table? Where are the rest of my tables? Did I miscount somewhere? Unassigned, unassigned, assigned, unassigned, unassigned, unassigned. Un. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Who's been eating without a table this entire time? Devin. It's always Devin. Okay, so I don't know what to do with these rooms now, but they're not mess halls anymore. Oh, and more printables. Okay, I will choose a blueprint and get that liquid bridge turned over. Sure, let's take more Drecos. Why not? Maybe I should turn the 2 erstwhile mess halls into, like, mini Dreco farms? I could use the phosphor. I don't really care about harvesting them, but I could use the phosphorite that they poop. Oh, let's see. I used to know the math. I mainly have mealwood to serve them, which means I'm going to eventually end up with smooths, but I don't care. It says 12 plants for 3 Dreco. Do I have room for 12 plants? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I do not. And there's even less room in here. Definitely not making a Dreco farm out of this space. Don't really want to turn this into a Dreco farm. I'm gonna have to think about where I have space to put a Dreco farming operation. Maybe over here? Got a lot of space over here. I'm gonna have to think about that. I have so many Drecos just crawling around my base right now, I don't wanna. Okay, that's the liquid bridge taken out. Now let's put it back in the right way around. Yes, like that. Alright, there we go. There I go. Okay, so this is about where I'm going to call it a night, I think. I'm really pleased with having gotten the Great Hall finished. It looks awesome, and soon I will have a working espresso machine. Like now. They put in the... Yeah, there we go. Look at that. That espresso machine is now ready to go. It needs pinch of pepper nut. Oh, that's fun. Okay. They make the coffee out of pinch of pepper nut and water, and that's not coffee at all. That's tea. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. It's an espresso machine that makes tea under very high pressure. Sure, that's absolutely a thing. And next week I'm going to figure out some sort of farm to keep my Drekos in, because having them just sort of crawling around the base like this is getting a little weird. It's getting a lot weird. I'm gonna have to count how many Drekos I have, which I will do sometime in the next week, maybe. And then I'll figure out how many plants I need to grow to keep that many Drekos happy. I think maybe I should probably have 6. I'll have either 5 or 6 because I have 3 eggs and I see 2. Oh, wait, 3. I have 6. Okay. I need to figure out how many plants I need to keep 6 Dreko happy. That's the thing. That's the thing to do. That's the thing to do. Okay, I'm gonna make a note. How many plants for 6 Dreko? Alright. I have made a note so that I will hopefully remember to look it up during the next week. In the meantime, I'm going to save this. Saving. There we go. And this is where I'm going to call it a night. Feeling extremely successful and almost to the point of making glass. I'm going to need to really up my steel production, though. That's a continuing future Foxwine problem. For anyone who's wondering how my base has gotten as far as it has and what the heck's been going on, you can find everything on my YouTube channel where I stash all of my old streams that are no longer available on Twitch. There is a playlist there, so you don't have to go digging through months and months. Nearly a year, just over a year's worth of streams are archived on that YouTube channel. So if you're just interested in the Oxygen Not Included, I definitely suggest checking out the playlists rather than trying to find it yourself. And I will be back again on Sunday night, starting at 10 p.m. Eastern Time. I will be playing an RPG called Game Deck, where I play as a private investigator in a cyberpunk future, investigating crimes that are being committed in full immersion online games. I am currently investigating a somewhat intriguing case in a free-to-play farm sim where I'm working for the bots. There are a bunch of very poor people who have been hired by a mysterious employer to use hacks and cheats to harvest in this free-to-play game as fast as possible to make profit. I'm investigating a case for the bots. And then on Monday, on 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time, the bots will become my enemy as I play Lost Ark, which is an MMO that I've been having a lot of fun with, both in my personal private gaming and on streaming on Mondays. And I will be continuing to play my bard and work her through the story, main story in that game on Monday. And then on Wednesday night at as close to 7 p.m. as we can get enough people together to form a room, I will be playing Among Us with a pack of my mostly local to me, mostly writer, all insane friends. We're going to run around, stab each other in the back, and lie to each other, and gaslight each other, and have a lot of fun doing it, and I definitely recommend tuning in for it. And then, next Thursday night, starting at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time, Oxygen Not Included will return for Try Not to Die Thursday, where I will continue to try to make my base a really awesome place to live while I manufacture steel like there will not be any more iron tomorrow. And that is the upcoming week. Tonight's been a lot of fun. I got a lot of stuff done. I hope that all of you had at least as much fun as I did, and I hope that you have a great night and a great weekend coming up. Good night!